Breaking news, folks. Breaking news. Very sad news we're going to report here, and devastation. Apocalyptic scenes, actually, are taking place as we speak as tornadoes have broke out. You know, if you remember Thursday night, I talked about the storms that's going to be going through. And I was warning and I was talking about it. I was showing you the states, and I was worried about high winds. Well, we got all that rain, wind, hail, and tornadoes. And there are 6 people confirmed dead, and the death toll may easily rise. From what I'm hearing, 6 people are dead, and 23 people have been transported to hospitals for injuries. I'm going to share with you all the different counties, all the different towns. It's not only in Tennessee, but it's also in Kentucky, and it's headed toward the Carolinas. Let me tell you everything that's happening real quick here. First, let me just throw this out real fast, and that is www.don'twastepower.com. A lot of people without power right now, speaking of that. Don'twastepower.com. Energy bills are rising at a historic rate, and there's no end in sight. If you talk to enough people, and you'll soon realize everyone, nearly everyone, shocked at their recent electricity bills. This is why tens of thousands choose to use this amazing little device right here. It is small, and it's very sophisticated. It's a little gadget, and it does stabilize the electric currents going through your home. It reduces dirty electricity. It helps protect your appliances and your electronics. Simply plug it into your home's wall outlet, and it helps dramatically lower your energy consumption and ultimately help reduce your power bills month after month. Simple, place your order right now. Just simply do this. You'll save 66% off with many other free bonuses before they all sell out. Just go to www.don'twastepower.com. As you can see right there on there, just go to don'twastepower.com. That's don'twastepower.com. Okay, and you will be glad you did. It's a good time to do this, as things are getting very, very volatile in our world, no doubt about that. We're very sorrowful for the situation here. I need the prayer warriors out in massive droves. We really do. Prayer warriors, we need you out there. It's incredible that we're going to be headed into this very direction this week with the Preacher Man van, starting with Georgia on Tuesday night in Kennesaw, Georgia. But we'll tell you all about that in a minute. First of all, let's get to the story, because really this is where the prayer warriors are needed. Again, 6 are dead. This is just came through the wire. 6 dead, 23 injured in as Nashville and Middle Tennessee ravaged by high winds, tornadoes, and large hail and rain. At least 6 people are dead. They expect the death toll to rise tonight after potential tornadoes, which we thought they were coming, and they showed up. You're looking at pictures right here behind me. That's just one home that was completely demolished. These tornadoes have been reported in Middle Tennessee. Severe weather has left very heavily damaged structures and homes. Downed trees and power lines are widespread. 3 people died. That's been confirmed in Clarksville, Tennessee, by the Montgomery County Mayor office just a few minutes ago. And 3 more people have been reported dead in Madison, Tennessee, by the Nashville Office of Emergency Management. And Montgomery County officials also are saying that 23 people have been treated at area hospitals for injuries. Now, the National Weather Service has also issued tornado warnings for multiple areas right now as we speak across Middle Tennessee and all throughout this evening, including, again, Clarksville, Tennessee, still parts of Nashville. Madison is still under tornado watch. Hendersonville, Tennessee, and Gallatin, Tennessee are all under tornado warnings. Also, there's been a tornado watch is still in effect this evening for parts of these counties in Middle Tennessee: Lawrence County, Macon County, Murray County, Rutherford County, Smith County, Trousdale, Williamson, and Wilson County, all in Tennessee. Again, there's still tornado warnings in effect, tornado watch in effect for these counties in Tennessee right now: Lawrence County, Macon County, Murray County, Rutherford County, Smith County, Trousdale County, Williamson County, and Wilson County. Okay, and there's still a lot of concern as this thing continues to move. The significant storm damage has been reported also in Sumner County. Emergency management agencies said lots of emergency crews are out assessing the damage, responding to active emergencies, including down power lines. There's gas leaks. There's structural collapses and damages. There's vehicles that have been destroyed and have been tossed and have crashed. Cars have been crashing also on the highways and interstates. Nashville Metro Council member Jennifer Gamble reporting that power outages in Whites Creek, also in Belshire, and yes, Madison, with heavy damage in those areas, according to social media. And the Nashville Office of Emergency Management reported it partially activated its Emergency Operations Center as a response to the severe weather that is continuing as we speak right now. The partial activation will remain in place until this severe weather event and its impact on the metro Nashville, Davison County has been stabilized, according to OEM spokesman Joseph Pleasant. Also, there's 61,000 people without power. That was 2 hours ago. Those numbers have gone up in Middle Tennessee. And we're continuing to monitor that because the winds are high and the weather is treacherous. So it's really been bad in the Nashville area. And, of course, Clarksville hit hard, and so was Madison. We have 3 people killed in Clarksville and 3 people killed in Madison. 23 people injured and sent to hospitals in what county was that? Give me 1 second. I'll try to find that again. That was in Montgomery County, okay, in Tennessee. But now these tornadoes have also made their way into Kentucky. There's also damage reported in Springfield, Tennessee, and Hendersonville, Tennessee. Also, tornado activity has included, as we said, Montgomery County, 23 people injured, Cumberland, Furnace, also Stewart County, Robertson County, Davison County, and, of course, as I said, Hendersonville and Gallatin and Sumner counties. The storms are treacherous, the clouds dark, and the winds howling and blowing with the rain and hail. And so there's a lot of trepidation now. Also, we're a little bit earlier, we were concerned about Goodlettsville. That's where the headquarters of Dollar General is, and also Greenbrier. I've been there many, many times, and I used to sell wallpaper to Dollar General and those guys. But anyway, also the tornado warnings have already passed in Dixon and Fairview, Pleasant View, and Ashland City, White Bluff, and Kingston Springs, which are all west of Nashville. High winds and gusts have affected many areas north of Nashville, and we don't have all the reports have come in. Also, thousands of people are without power right in the Clarksville area near the Tennessee border with Kentucky. Multiple people have been injured. Multiple structures have been destroyed. 6 people are confirmed dead. And also officials are actively searching the homes for people who have been trapped or injured. And so this is a very chaotic scene that is taking place right now, but it's not going to stop tonight. As it moves on, it's going to move into, and right now as I'm talking to you, it's already in the southwestern corner of Kentucky, on its way toward Elizabethtown. Okay, so that all that area there, north of Clarksville. Clarksville's right on the Kentucky-Tennessee border. The storms have now moved up into Kentucky, and we're waiting to find out what damage may have occurred in Kentucky. We know those storms are up there, and the tornadoes warnings are high effect, and the storms are very bad. And so we're praying. We don't have that. I'm going to check, though. We have another report here. So hang with me just a second. Tennessee, Kentucky. Yes, we do have now. Tornadoes have torn through Tennessee and into Kentucky, and it has left a path of destruction with extensive damage in Clarksville, Tennessee. And also, trees and power lines are down in Dixon County, Tennessee. And also, Clarksville is the largest city near the U.S. Army's Fort Campbell. Injuries have been reported in Weakley County, Tennessee, and also towns of Sharon. Tornadoes and severe weather has carved a path, as we said, and brutal. I mean, I'm looking at some of the pictures. It's just brutal. This was a very powerful storm. And now the U.S. Army at Fort Campbell, that's the home of the 101st Airborne Division. There's been no reports of damage, though, to the military facilities, believe it or not. So that's good to know. There's downed trees and power lines across the state line into Todd County, Kentucky. But Kentucky is now taking the brunt of this storm as it continues to move east in a northeast flow. Give me 1 second here. Again, 6 people dead, 23 people injured. That's the very early reports. We know that the damage is significantly more, and we're afraid that the death toll and injury toll is going to rise as these storms continue to cut across the country. Our prayers are going out to everybody out there, as it's a very sad situation. Let's just see here. Give me 1 second here. And we're praying for everybody there. We got a lot of folks of our online church in Kentucky and Tennessee. We got a lot of people in that part of the country, and we do not want this to be happening to you folks. But the tornado warnings right now, it's headed toward it's already past Bowling Green. It's already moved east of Elizabethtown. It's right now headed toward the Daniel Boone National Forest, and on its way toward Richmond, Kentucky. So, Kevin Wilson, I know you're over there in London, Kentucky, and this thing is headed in your direction as well, at least the tornado watch. No doubt you're probably under it as we speak, and you should be. So we're praying for you and all of you, Kevin, not only Kevin Wilson, but also Kevin Copley's over in that area, and just so many of our online church. I mean, we're going to be up in Sevierville, Tennessee, with the Preacher Man van on Wednesday afternoon at the Applewood Farmhouse. You see the ticker below. We're going to be there at 4 p.m. on Wednesday afternoon, and so we're hoping that area is going to be okay, and I think it will. It looks like it's moved northeast. But our prayers are going out for everybody. The tornado has been confirmed in Todd County in Kentucky. Matter of fact, according to this report, the tornado did go into Kentucky, into Todd County. The agency said the social media large tornado passed through southern Todd County between Trenton and Guthrie along Highway 79 and moved on into Logan County. The National Weather Service of Louisville has placed 15 counties between central and south central Kentucky under a tornado watch. And that's still going on right now. Those are Grayson County, Hart County, Greene County, LaRue County, Hardin County, Ohio County, Allen County, Edmonson County, Monroe County, Barron County, Logan County, Simpson County, Butler County, Metcalfe County, and Warren County are all under a tornado watch right now. Okay? So we're going to continue to watch and see where this thing goes. I hope it absolutely comes to it finishes and doesn't move its way any further. They're even saying, just telling people in Clark and Jefferson counties, Indiana, should also be aware of tornado or hazardous weather. That's just across the river there, the Ohio River, into southern Indiana. They're telling those folks to also heads up. And so we continue to pray for all of them. And it's a tragic night tonight. So a very tragic night. 6 people are dead. 23 are injured. And that's just the initial reports that we're getting right now. And we are very saddened by this. We really are. December tornadoes are rare, very rare. But, you know, as we did Thursday night when we were doing the show with Mike Around the World, we were telling everybody to look out. These things were coming. And that we knew there was going to be bad storm for half the country. A lot of rain, but we also knew there could be some high winds and some hail and that kind of thing. What we didn't, what we hoped we would never see, was tornadoes. But here we are now. I remember a couple years ago we had some really bad December tornadoes, and lately those are starting to happen more and more. Preacher Man Van will be, as we tell you now, December 14th. I'll be in Charlotte, North Carolina area at the Cracker Barrel. It's actually be at 3203. Actually, that's not right. I got the wrong address there. Can I change that? Let me change that, please. I'm so sorry I put that up there. I changed it in the others, but that's the wrong address. We actually changed Cracker Barrels in the North Carolina area there. So give me a moment. I'll have that for you. You know, it happens. But I'm really very concerned. Here we go. Let's just grab that real fast so we can have this right. I don't want to have people going to the wrong one. That's not good. So give me a moment here. We'll get it. Okay, where is it? Here we go. There we go. All right. Okay. Yeah, we've changed the location in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're going to be at the 123 Regency Drive in Mooresville, North Carolina, and that zip code 28117. That's the Charlotte, North Carolina area. Okay, so I still think I got it wrong. I got that right, but I still got another. Okay. All right, now we've got it. Let's fix that. It's the only one we had to make a change on. Preacher Man Van will be in Charlotte, North Carolina area, but we changed locations. We're going to be at the Cracker Barrel, but it's the one at 123 Regency Drive in Mooresville, North Carolina, 28117. Okay, that's just 15 miles or 15 minutes just outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. We'll be there on December 14th, which is Thursday at 4 p.m. All right? Thursday at 4 p.m. we'll be there. Many of you have already received probably a email with the entire schedule for the Preacher Man van. And I'll run through them right now real fast. Preacher Man van will be in December 12th. We'll be in Kennesaw, Georgia, the Cracker Barrel at 3389 Busby Drive, Northwest I-75, right there in Kennesaw, Georgia. I put all of these dates, location, times, all in the description below this video. Just go to the description. You'll find all 8 locations. But we will be there. That's up near Marietta, Georgia. It's just outside of Marietta in Kennesaw, Georgia. We'll also be, like we said, near Gatlinburg. We'll be in Sevierville on December 13th. That's Wednesday afternoon at the Happy Valley, Apple Valley Road, Sevierville, Tennessee. That's the only time we're not going to be at a Cracker Barrel. This one we're going to be in Sevierville, Tennessee at the Applewood Farm. Okay, so we'll be at that one. Again, read the descriptions all below the video. Again, we will be in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we told you, it's in a different location I said in my last video, so disregard that last one. These are right. All of these are right. And then also we're going to be here on December 15th. We'll be in Raleigh, North Carolina, and we're going to be at that Cracker Barrel at 955 Airport Boulevard, Morrisville, North Carolina, 27560. It's 19 minutes from Raleigh, North Carolina. We're going to be there for noon for lunch at 12 noon. And we'll also then that same day make our way to Columbia. On Monday, we're going to be in Columbia at the Cracker Barrel, Columbia, South Carolina at 12 noon on Monday the 18th. Then that same day, we'll make our way to Charleston, South Carolina. And that one will be at 5 p.m. And then on the 19th, we will be in Savannah, Georgia at the Cracker Barrel. And there's the address. And that will be at 12 noon. And then we'll finish that afternoon, that evening, over in Jacksonville, Florida at the Cracker Barrel at that address right there for a 5 o'clock gathering. We're going to be at least 2 hours in each location. Study the locations below this video. You'll find all 8 locations. We're going to be in 8 locations in 5 different states, 8 different locations in a 7-day period. And we are welcoming. Everyone is welcome. You meet us at these Cracker Barrels and at one other restaurant called the Apple Farm. And come. You can eat, have coffee. We can't reserve any rooms, any of that. Just people come, enjoy, meet each other. And then, of course, it will spill over into the front of the Cracker Barrels. They have that big porch out in front of the Cracker Barrels with a lot of rocking chairs and places around there. And so we'll gather, we'll eat, we'll spill over into the porches, and we'll hang out front there in the porches and get a chance to meet every one of you, pray with you, take selfies together. And we're celebrating my birthday. I understand that they're going to celebrate my birthday at every one of these locations. I don't know how I'm going to deal with that. 8 different birthday parties. But anyway, we're just going to have a great time. All I want to do is fellowship with you guys and get a chance to meet some of you for the first time. And I told you, North Carolina, South Carolina, I told you I would come to the Carolinas. And this is the trip. We're going to do it. Don't worry. There's not one state in this country that we will not be visiting. So hang on. And we're planning our next tour in the spring, and then another tour in early summer, and then again in the fall. And so, yeah, we're going to be very busy next year making our way around the country. And so God bless all of you. Charlotte, North Carolina. All right. Carol Brock, are you coming? I hope you're coming. Come to that one in Charlotte. It's up in Mooresville, and I know you know where that's at. I'll throw it up there one more time for you. We're coming to Raleigh also. There's a, if you're coming to Charlotte, there it is. There's the Cracker Barrel. It's at 123 Regency Drive in Mooresville, North Carolina, 28117. That's just 15 minutes outside of Charlotte. And we'll be there at 4 p.m. in the afternoon on December the 14th, okay? So looking forward to meet you and everybody else all across the South this coming week. Pray for Tennessee. Pray for Tennessee and Kentucky as this tragic events have unfolded tonight. I'm going to take one more look and see if there's any more last-minute updates here. I'm preaching tomorrow under the big tent here in the Villages in Florida. You don't want to miss that. Services start at 9:30 in the morning. (9:30 in the morning). Just see if there's any last-second updates here at this moment. Of course, everybody's digging out from underneath it. So far, this is still the reports of, obviously, unfortunately, these numbers could change. It's still a very fluid situation, but at the moment we have 6 people are dead and at least 23 people injured. But let's pray that it doesn't get any worse, okay? Let's just pray it don't. Pray for the families who have lost loved ones, and pray for it's time for all the folks in the villages. It is time for everybody in the villages. Take your meds. It's 9 o'clock. And with that, I'm going to let everybody go. I'll see you guys tomorrow, Lord willing, with Sunday Night Live. You can watch tomorrow morning at 9:30. I'll be preaching live at under the big tent here in the Villages in Florida. God bless all of you at Freedom Fellowship. Good night.